Hello friends, welcome back to our channel. My name is Vindhya Seth and today we are gonna solve some numericals on the chapter motion. So let's begin. Let's have a look at the first question. Our first question is, a truck traveling at 54 km per hour is slowed down to 36 km per hour in 10 seconds. Find the retardation. Retardation means negative acceleration. So in this question, we'll use the formula of acceleration. The formula of acceleration is, first let's write what we have in the question. We should find a. We have time 10 seconds. We have initial velocity and the final velocity. Now can you guess which one is the initial velocity and which one is the final velocity? Here it's saying a truck traveling at 54 km. That means this is the initial velocity and it is represented by u. So it is 54 km per hour and v is 36 km per hour. Now we should find a. We have all the things given. We can put them in the equation. A is acceleration is v minus u over t. V is 36, U is 54, and 10. When we minus this, now first we put all these things together. But you should, if you are thinking that if we put like this, we'll get the answer. No, we'll not get the answer like this. You know why? Because here the time is in second and here it is in kilometer per hour. So we cannot get that. First, we need to change kilometer per hour to meter per second. And I told you one easy way to solve, to convert kilometer per hour to meter per second. How? I told you that it's 5 over 18. To convert kilometer hour to meter per second, it's 5 over 18 times 54. So when we cancel, it's 3. So this one is 15 meter per second. And this one, I guess it's 5 over 18 times 36. Yeah, it's 10 meter per second. So you should be very careful when you're solving question because the digits can, the units can be different. So you need to convert the units like kilometer to hour, kilometer per hour to meter. Now we will put this v minus u over t. V is 10, u is 15 over 10. Now here we'll get minus 5 and here we'll get 10. Our answer will become minus 1 over 2. It's minus, as you all know, retardation, it's negative acceleration. So our answer should be negative, and minus. So this is the answer. Now let's have a look at another question. Our next question is, a scooter traveling at 10 meter per second, speed up to 20 meter per second in 4 seconds. Find the acceleration of scooter. The same question like the previous one, but here acceleration show there should be no negative sign. It's positive. So here again we'll write what is given to us. Time 4 seconds. V means final. That means 20 meter per second. I can write 20 meter per second like this because when I move this up, it will be like this. U 10 meter per second. Now, here we don't need to convert because it's in second and it's also in meter per second. So now we'll put the formula and put the values. Formula, and now we'll put the values. 20 minus 10 over 4. 20 minus 10, it's 10 over 4. Now when you divide this all by 2, you'll get 5 over 2. The unit of acceleration is meter per second square. So it should be minus 2 because it's like this. But if you move it up, it will be like this. So here we got our answer. Let's move on to our third question. Our third question is, a train starts from rest and accelerates uniformly at rate of 5 meter per second square for 5 seconds. Calculate the velocity of train in 5 seconds. Now we need to find the velocity. Let's write what things are given to it. It's saying starts from rest. That means initial velocity will be 0. I'm sorry, 0 meter per second. 1. Time is given 5 seconds. And acceleration is given 5 meter per second square. Now we again in this we'll there are two ways to solve this. Like the formula will be same, but there are two formulas. V is equals to u plus x. This will be easier. I told you this is the first equation of motion. Another is v minus. Either way, answer you'll get same. It's also derived. This one is also derived from this, but this one will be more easier because if you put the values, you'll have, yourself get the answer on the right side. So let's use the first equation of motion here. It is v is equals to u plus at. Here u is 0, a is 5, and t is 5. When we multiply them, we will get 25. So here velocity is 25 meter per second. This was so simple. Just you need to have a look, and maybe some of you will think we should use this formula, but you should make it more easier. Like in this, you should make it first move here, make minus, but here already this is on the left side, so you just need to put the values and you get the answer. Now let's have a look at fourth question, and let me read the question for you. An object moves along a straight line with acceleration of 2 meter per second. Now while reading the question, I will write the values for you. If its initial speed is 10 meter per second, initial, that means initial speed u, 10 meter per second, what will be its speed 2 seconds later? Time 2 seconds. Again, like the first one, again like the third question, first equation, we will use v is equals to u plus at. Now again put the values. U is 10, a is 2, t is 2. 10 plus 2, 2 times 2, 4. 10 plus 4, 14 meter per second, v, final velocity. This was also so simple. Moving on to our next question, question 5. Let me read the question for you. A particle is moving in a circle of diameter 5 meter. Calculate the distance covered and the displacement when it completes 3 revolutions. So first, radius will be 2.5. We should find the distance and the displacement when it covers 3 revolutions. So how we will solve it? So first, we will draw a circle here. Its diameter is 5 meter. And we know that the circumference is 2 pi r, which is pi d. So that means the displacement becomes 5 pi. It is the displacement. And the distance will be 5 pi multiplied by 3 because it covers 3 revolutions. So it will be 15 pi. I hope you understand it. So this was also so easy. Just you need to draw the figure and have a look at the formula. Here it says distance. That means you should find the circumference, and the formula is 2 pi r. Moving on to our next question. Now, this is a little tricky question. So let's see how we'll do it. Let me read the question first. On a 60-kilometer stretch of a road, a cyclist travels first 20 kilometers at uniform speed of 20 kilometers per hour. How fast must he travel the remaining distance? That means the remaining 40 kilometer distance, so that his average speed becomes 10 kilometers per hour. Now, Let's see how we will do it. First, let's write all the things that are given to us. For the distance, I'm writing d. It's 20 kilometer for the first. Speed is also given 20 kilometer per hour. And time, we will take 1 hour because it's saying at uniform speed. And also to find time, you can do speed is distance upon time, right? So speed is given 20, distance is given 20, and you should find time. So when you cross multiply, you will divide 20 by 20 and you will get 1. So it is 1 hour. Why I wrote hour? Because everything is in hour. So it will be also in the hour. Now, another, it's saying remaining distance. So 60 minus 20, 40. The remaining distance is 40. Speed here we should find. And time will be 40 divided by SR. How I found this time? Speed, you all know speed is distance upon time. Here we should find speed and distance is given 40 and we should find nt. I wanted to find t, so when I do s multiplied by t is 40 and I do t, I get 40 divided by s. So I found t is 40 over s, hours. I put it as hours. Now average speed is also given to us. Average speed is given 10 kilometer per hour. Now using these things, let's put these things in an equation. Average speed is total distance over total time taken, because it's average, so it will be total time or total distance. Average speed is given 10. Total distance is given 60 kilometer. Here I will write 60. Total time, we already found 1 hour and 40 over s hour. So we will do 1 plus 40 over s. Now, how we will do it? 10 is equals to 60 plus s over s, so s plus 40 over s. And now 10 is equals to 60 times s over s plus 40. Why I did like this? Because it was in division. When it moves up, it will become in multiplication. Now we can write 10 is equals to 60 s over s plus 40 with the common denominator s plus 40. Now we will cross multiply. If we cross multiply, we will get 10s plus 400, which is 60s. Now 10s, we will move s to the right side, left side, and here we'll put the number to the right side. It will be 50 minus 50s is minus 400. So can I put like this? Yeah. S is 8. When you divide minus 50 by this minus will cancel. It is 8 kilometer per hour. So the speed you find for the second, it's for the second distance 10 times, it's 8 kilometer per hour. Again, the same question like the previous one. Let me read it for you. An object travels 16 meter in 4 seconds. No, I'm sorry, that's not the same as the previous one. And then another 16 meter in 2 seconds. What is the average speed? This is so easy. Average speed is total distance over total time. Total distance 16 plus 16. How much? 32. 4 plus 2. How much? 6. And when you will divide, I think you'll get 18 over 3. 16 over 3 meter per second. So now let's look at the question 8. The question 8 says that an object moves the first half of a total distance with speed of 2 meters per second. If the average speed of the body is 3 meters per second, what will be the speed of the body when it travels the remaining distance? Let's see how we will solve it. First, it's saying half distance with speed 2 meter per second. And it's saying the average speed as I'm writing as 3 meter per second. Now what is the speed of the body when it travels the remaining distance? So another half distance with speed we should find, and t. Let's have a look at t. What will be the time? So speed is distance upon time. Here speed is given 2 meter per second and distance it's half distance. So we'll write 1 over 2 d by t. So when we cross multiply, we'll get 2t is d over 2. So t will be d by 4. As well as here, if you will find, you'll get d over 2s. Here we are getting two variables because here s is also not given and d is also not given. So now it's saying what's the speed of the body. We should find this thing. Let's find it. Speed, it's saying average, so I'll write average. Speed is total distance by total time taken. Average speed is given 3. Total distance, it's half d and half t, so it will be d when you plus them. Total distance. Total time, it's d over 4 plus d over 2s. There were 2 times, d over 4 and d over 2s. We'll put all these together. So now here we looked at d over 4. Now in this you can see that we are having one variable which is same d. Now how we'll find it? First we will cross multiply this. If we cross multiply, we'll get 3d over 4 plus d over 2s is equal to d. Now if we multiply this with 3, we'll get 3d over 4 plus 3d over 2s is d. Let's only put this one to the left side and move this d to the right side. So if we do like this, we'll get 3d over 2s, which will be d minus 3d over 4. So it will be 3d over 2s. It will be, when we take common denominator, it will be 4d minus 3d over 4. So 3d over 2s, it will be d over 4 because 4d minus 3d is d. So when we cross multiply, we'll get 12d. I'm writing this one here. 12d is 2sd because if you multiply this, you'll get 2sd. Now we should find s. So it will be 12d over 2d. So s will be 6 meter per second. So this was the end of today's video. If you like, comment, and don't forget to subscribe our channel. If you have already subscribed, do watch our upcoming videos. Thank you. Goodbye.